Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 3 Pro League coverage. Jack joined by Matt via Skype. Matt, we just saw an extremely close comeback uplink. I mean, what went wrong in that final side for Rise there?
And
outside of everything. It was really just nothing went in their favor. Tough stuff, to say the least.
They just gave drone control right to ISO off the break. Yeah. They didn't really even contest them for it. It was kind of odd.
Yeah, it was a really weird setup. 3 players already beginning to push towards green for Rise. Trades coming in, Parasite in the hill early on. Jay Sano starts off the game 2-0 though, with the sub in bottom circle.
Well, if you're Rise, you should be able to hold the extended period of this hard point, right, Jack? I mean, you spawn right next to it.
Yeah.
I mean, there shouldn't be no excuse for not holding this one down for the majority of the time. And right now, Rise doing a great job jumping out to this early lead.
Yeah, they did a great job holding off of the rest of that green push. Jay Sano's still alive inside his hard point, 3-0. Dito cuts him down there with the bow. He's on a 4 streak, 17-5 lead. Rise early advantage, but ISO beginning to come back.
Yeah, if ISO can break even on this hill, Jack, that would be huge. But they have to be careful. They can get Rise the spawns for the next one. And you see Rise are going to be spawning at Eskies now. This one player is huge. It's going to be Apathy as a player pushing him through yellow tunnel. Gets one, has another one approaching him, picks him up as well. Huge plays out of Apathy.
Apathy has been doing so much for this series for Rise. A big reason why they were able to take game number 1. He was going off in the S&D in game 2 before the lobby dropped in round 10. At the start of game number 3, he's on a 4 streak, finally gets taken down. Early control of Eskies going to Rise, but the push from ISO coming in.
Yeah, Havoc, Silly, and Dito all picking up kills, able to break this one pretty easily. And now it's going to be ISO trying to lock this one down. For me, Jack, the players to look out for either team on this one, it's going to be Apathy of the Rise Nation guys. And then on the other side, for ISO, it's going to be Parasite. Usually puts up pretty good numbers on this map. The new addition, going to be looking to see him go pretty big. But Dito getting off to a nice start for ISO, 9-4, currently on a 5 streak. You see, both teams, at least one player from ISO, it's going to be Silly, rotating over towards blue. 3 players from Rise going over towards blue, and they should be able to control this at the start.
Absolutely. Dito cleaned up the rest of that time for his squad on that 5 streak. The early rotation yet again going in favor of Rise. Last time, Isolation flooded it from all sorts of angles. Bottom snow, the back stairs, and the red push came in. They completely cut down the players of Rise and got that early break. Here comes the push yet again from Isolation. They're doing it perfectly.
Yeah, they just broke that so easy, Jack. I mean, Dito and Havoc were both on 5 and 4 streaks respectively. Parasite, last one in the hill. He's going to get cut down. Looks like that's going to be Wheats picking up those kills. It's going to be Rise able to take control of it again, but ISO did a great job breaking it right there.
ISO broke it very easily, but then it seemed like they had some miscommunications on where the opposing team was coming from. Rise was able to get back in before they could get in their best positioning possible. 3 players now contesting this hard point. Chino picks up the nice 2-piece, gets all 3 as he takes down Havoc. It took Dito to come in to clean him up while he was already weak. Beautiful 3-piece out of Chino. Wheat falls as well. The rotation towards green already in for Isolation.
Yeah, ISO should be able to lock down this green one now that they've gotten control of it. And your AR is going to be huge on this one. Going to be looking at Dito, see if he can pick up some kills here. He's going to be rotating all the way around through the back as some players jumping up towards the hill on Rise directly in front of him. And it's going to be Jay Sano able to control the hill for Rise. There's another player in front of him to his left, and it's going to be some help from Wheats, but Parasite picking up a big 2-piece, able to get this one back for ISO.
Chino is a huge reason why Rise was able to hold down the start of that hill, playing his life on the outskirts of green, pushing out towards the opposing players, dropping down from rails. Unfortunately for him, though, Havoc just got on the flank alongside Silly and broke the hill. 92-67 game as we move into the final hill of the first rotation.
Yeah, and you're going to see Rise control of the game here. Once you get to that first middle hardpoint, Jack, can't really get a ton of time on it. I mean, we see some teams make some crazy comebacks, but I feel that's more of just teams giving away the game more than anything. I mean, you see Silly picking up some kills here. They should be able to rack up some time. If you're ISO and you can get this to, a lead by a little bit going into the second half, you have to complete control of this game. Because I feel like Rise done a great job here in the first half, and they're still not in the lead.
Absolutely. Dito staying alive inside this bottom middle hill, inside mid bio. Wound up switching from that bow to the ASM1 just for this hill. Trading, going back and forth. Jay Sano gets cut down there by Apathy, or by Silly, sorry. Trying to stay alive. 100-92 game. 3 players of ISO inside the hill.
Yeah, and you're going to see Dito picking up some kills there in the hill. He's going to get... Thought he was going to get cut down, but he's still somehow alive. And you see finally going to get cut down by Apathy. Going to spawn up, set up for this next hill. He's going to drop again at the...
Chino, team kill on Apathy with the explosive canisters.
Hands up Wheats, but still, yeah. ISO doing a great job in the first half. Now, looking at the second half, what are you going to need to see from Rise, Jack?
I mean, I'm going to need to see Rise get the early rotation and then actually hold it for more than 5 seconds. I think that's been their biggest issue so far. The slang, very minimally in favor of Isolation, but it's just been the crucial kills that have gone in their way. Right now, Wheats, the final player remaining, is at the hard point. He gets flooded by 3 people. The spawn's being held down for Rise, but they're just not doing enough with it.
Yeah, no, not doing enough, not taking enough time. And you see ISO doing a great job just flooding into the hill and trading these kills. Parasite's going to pick up one. Silly was with another. Parasite's got a huge kill in front of him, and he's able to pick it up against Wheats. That should buy a lot of time for this ISO squad.
Parasite staying alive inside the hill. 30-second lead for Isolation. He's going to begin the rotation towards back Eskies. Finds the kill on Wheats. Now 3 players beating to push in from red. Parasite kills Apathy, challenging with his teammate. You can see just Dito and the rest of ISO doing a perfect job of breaking these hills time and time again, Matt. Rise just can't get it done.
Yeah, no, not able to do anything. I mean, Jack, to be quite honest. I mean, they pick up a lot of kills. No, not able to trade them in the hard play. I mean, we see right now, Jay Sano is able to control the hill. He's going to get taken out. Havoc's going to pick up one. Chino's going to take him out. See if the guys on Rise can trade these kills effectively and hold this down.
Chino finally getting some time for his team here, but just like that, Havoc drops down on him and takes him down. The challenge coming out of Isolation yet again. 2 kills going in their favor. Silly now inside the hill. Jay Sano's last alive.
Yeah, and he's going to get dropped, Jack, and it's going to be ISO able to control this hard point. If you're Rise, you got to think maybe just rotate over towards blue. You're able to pick up 40 seconds on that. You bring yourself right back into this game.
Now inside this blue hard point, the first player with the entry kill is going to be Wheats. He's going to begin to get challenged from 2 different areas. Picks up the first kill on Parasite. Second player coming in from window. That's Silly. Picking up 1 kill. Havoc there to assist on the second. Havoc and Silly doing such a crazy good job of breaking these hard points. Dito actually killed his own teammate there with the impact of a grenade. Apathy picks up 1 kill now on the flank. Still the challenge coming in from Jay Sano. He wins the gunfight versus Dito.
Yeah, they're only going to get maybe 20 seconds of this, Jack. You figure ISO breaks in, they were able to, contest it maybe 1, 2 more times, and then it would really hamper the amount of time that Rise can get here. All Rise needs to do is lock down maybe the first 10 to 15 seconds. I mean, ISO. All ISO needs to do is lock down maybe the first 10 to 15 seconds of that green flat hill, and they should be good to take this game.
This is the best we've seen so far out of Rise in regards to holding down a hard point.
Yeah, I mean, Rise done a great job locking this down. I mean, I said that I thought ISO would probably break in once or twice, but Rise did a great job from defending it from afar.
Yeah, they got about 40 seconds on that hill. Now down by just about 10 seconds. As we move to green, Chino with that bow doing what he does best. Picking up the headshot, the 2-piece for his team. Unfortunately, though, for him, the rest of his squad fell, and Dito is going off with the sub at the moment. Now positive. Slang fully in favor of Isolation. Parasite's 34 and 21.
Yeah, you're looking at Parasite to put monster numbers up on this map. Jack always usually does. And right now, doing it with the help of Silly as well. Dito, he's got on some pretty nice streaks as well. Now currently on a 3 streak. He's going to get dropped. But him and Havoc, they don't have the monster numbers, but we've seen some nice streaks out of them. A 4 streak right now out of Havoc. We saw a 5 streak out of Dito before, another streak out of Havoc before. And it's ISO pulling away in this game, Jack.
20, now 30 seconds separating these 2 teams. Silly picking up another 2-piece there, and red cuts. Dito staying alive into the hill. Jay Sano cuts him down. The challenge, though, coming from Parasite. Isolation just needs to hold on for about another 10 seconds, and this game will be over. The final second of time on that green hill going to Wheats. He's going to have to try to break in through red, but 3 submachine guns of Isolation are watching it down. The break coming out of Apathy.
Oh, if you're ISO, you just need to keep flooding the hill and just have one player stay alive. You saw Parasite in there forcing the issue. Havoc, he's going to be in there just trying to buy his team some time, Jack, and, not enough for Rise.
29 seconds left in the game, 26 separating these two teams. That looks like it's gonna be it. Wheats just can't find Havoc here in the contest. A beautiful job from Isolation to break all the hills early on in the game and then really lock down that top green for the first 20 seconds of the last hill. Great stuff out of them. They're gonna take the series 3-1, Matt.
Rise just wasn't able to lock down any hills, Jack. You hit it right on the head. I mean, they were able to get control early. You know, they were able to do a nice job breaking some hills just when they had control of it. Just wasn't able to stop the sub-firepower on ISO. And it was Parasite and Havoc doing a great job. Silly.
Yeah, great stuff from Isolation and Havoc. Here you can see the final kill cam coming out of Silly. Whiffs the beat down,
as well,
but it doesn't
they're
matter.
breaking those hard points. Then we saw Dito put up some good numbers with the sub and the AR going.
Absolutely, Matt. Parasite 41 and 26, 7 captures and 5 defends. On the other side of things, Jay Sano did all he could. Second in his team in captures with 10 captures and 7 defends. That's going to do it for our first series of the night. Prior to this quick commercial break, though, we got to take a look at the Vulcan scoreboard. At the moment, I'm leading Puckett up by about 100 points. You can see Apathy is actually getting TJ's points, so he went big for me in that series. 119 overall score. You can see 12,000 score, giving me 119 points. Just prior to that, though, Silly with 106 points to his own name, and Havoc as well, all having pretty good series. 335 for me, 215 for Puckett. We'll see if he can come back. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Our next series is going to be TK and FaZe after this.